Hey guys, here at Malone's Marine in Ironton, Ohio, excited to show you a brand new redesigned boat for the Bass Cat lineup, the new Caracal that has the STS system on it. And we're actually going to look at this is my first look at this boat. You guys know that I've been kind of digging around trying to find the boat that's going to be for me when I purchase one. We've looked at several boats. We're going to spend some time today with this Bass Cat Caracal. Again, this is a brand new redesigned boat for the 2024 season. There's a lot of really cool features on this boat that I think you're going to like. I'm going to show you what I find out on my very first look at this new Bass Cat boat. All right, guys, so this is going to be a no-holds-bar review of this boat. Again, this is the first time I've seen it, but I just had the opportunity to open up all the stuff here and look at it. So I'm going to show you guys kind of handheld because I'm the only person here today that can help me out. But what I want to do is I want to show you guys a little bit about what's going on. Again, this is a brand new redesigned boat for Bass Cat for the 24 season. There's a lot of cool stuff. Like normally Bass Cat, especially this model, had a passenger side rod locker over here, and they've got rid of that rod locker. There's still passenger rod storage, but that splits the seat out a little farther and gives you more room as a co-angler and as the operator. This boat is a 21-foot 2-inch boat, and it stores way shorter than that because they actually have a really cool storage system for the tongue, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. Which I thought was kind of weird at first, but then I started looking at it and talking to Chris, and it really does make sense to me why they did it that way, because you got to kind of uncurl the strap on the front of the boat to get this tongue to swing away, but you get probably an extra foot of storage space with that. This is a 96-inch beam on this boat. Again, 21-foot 2 inches. They did make it a little bit longer. Now they have rated this boat for a 250, which I think before it was only rated for a 225. You have a wider beam. You have the STS, which is a soft touch system, which is a different hull, which is going to allow this thing to ride, as far as I know, ride different in bigger water. And, again, this thing is laid out really cool. I mean, the deck here is absolutely phenomenal. It's really wide. Got a day box up there that you guys can see in this frame right here. This particular boat is set up with the Garmin Force, and I'll show you guys in just a second. I was just talking to Tyler here about it. The little thing that you see up there behind the trolling motor is actually a padded spot there. One thing about bass cats is that it takes a little bit to get used to. The trolling motor pedal is actually, you know, shifted forward more. One, to allow you to get out in front of the boat. That'll, you know, be helpful if you're going to be doing some sight fishing or things like that. But also, you know, gives you more space on the deck out there. So let's kind of break it down here, and I'll show you what I can. Again, guys, you know, this is going to be kind of, is what it is at this point. It's going to be handheld and shaky, but this, I mean, if you're looking for a bass cat, man, and you're looking for a brand new one that no one else has got, this could be it. Start here with the Helm Speedo. Down here you got your fuel gauge, huge flat section here that you can see is uber shiny. Obviously you can see my reflection in it. I'm guessing a 16-inch graph there fits easily on that thing very well. It has a windshield that's kind of flips up here at the end, not installed. It'll be installed obviously when you purchase this thing. Water pressure, RPM gauge over here. Here is your main controls for your aerators, pump in, pump out. You have recirc. Fuel, this thing has 2 fuel tanks on it. I think they're 27 gallons a piece. Do not quote me on that. So that's how you switch from the one tank to the other. You have some accessory panels here you can use. This is a master power switch down here, RAM mount for your phone. Gonna have the hot foot, which is not, you know, that's easily adjustable for your height. Down here is the switch for the live well. Typical Mercury shifter here. Have a nice flip up cleat. Normally you see a lot of people putting ropes, including myself, around the steering wheel to hold it against the dock. They've thought about putting that there. Again, you just pull this little switch up, flips up. Key switch down there. Plenty of room here, you know, for your feet. Nice padded section here for your other foot. In the center here, we got a day box that is dry storage. You can see that. You got the nice rubber lining here. This also flips up from the back here. Have access to your cooler. Have a nice handle there for your co-angler. As you guys can see right there on that seat, there is you can pull that little loop of fabric up, have storage under both seats. I'll show you that in just a second. Here's what I was talking about, that redesigned rod storage for your co-angler over there. Couple cup holders over there. Again, nice cleat that flips up there. You're not gonna have to worry about catching your clothes or anything on that. And one thing that's been, you know, hated or loved in the industry has been the triangular shaped live well lids. This is one big giant live well, has a split in the center. PVC for the aeration system. You see there's a light back there. You're gonna have some light in your live wells, and they are uber deep. 24 inches deep, I'm gonna guess, from the top of this to the bottom of the sump down there. Got SeaDeck style foam on the lids with the Bass Cat engraved logo on the lid there. Really nice. Stainless hinges there. There is a couple storage here behind the both seats. Pull this up, box here, small storage box here. Probably 12 to 14 inches deep there for that stuff, or for this deal. Got some foam back here on the back as well. The handles here will show you that if they're open or not. You see that little red dot, that means that I can just pick this thing up and it is not latched. They are locking. You can see down there, there is a lock down there. You can lock all of these. So one thing that I did notice, just like I did there, if I shut this before that, this is not going to shut. So there is a method to the madness here. Make sure you shut the small day box there, and then the main. Again, Again, you got that beautiful Mercury Pro XS 250 back there. Same deal over there. You got storage there, small day box there. This is the other side of the live well. Integrated boarding ladder back there. Fuel tank fills on both sides of the motor. I like how the fuel supply and all the stuff comes out the center of the boat there. You have dedicated access to your power pole pumps should you put them on here. Another new thing here for the 2024 series of the Caracal, they have a integrated plier holder or whatever you need there. Again, you can see this flat section here would have it does have a windshield that gets installed here. I believe they call this mat stuff here reflex matting to keep your rods from getting beat up. Cleat here on the front is not a pop-up cleat. You have some lights here. Typical rod buckle holders. Again, day box there. You got 2 spots for your butt seat. These switches that you see on the lights, those are to turn the lights on, again with the reflex matting over there. Up here on the front, again, this boat is rigged with a Garmin Force. It has these raised panels here on the boat so you can actually get your your graphs and stuff up off the deck a little bit. Really nice Bass Cat gimbal there, not a gimbal but a cover. All the wires go through. I believe this boat is rigged with Garmin's. The battery tender connection there. Hard to see underneath here, but you do have a couple bow switches. Another cool thing that I think that they have here is the switch for sonar. So as you guys know, you're probably going to need a switch to turn the power on and off for your forward-facing sonar units or 360s or whatever you're running on here. Really cool that they add that already from the factory. This little spot right here, as I was talking about, just allows you to move the trolling motor pedal back a little bit. Because again, if you look, if I have my foot here on the trolling motor pedal, I mean, you're way out here on the front of this boat, which again is good. But if you don't like that, you can move this back a hair, maybe it looks like 6 inches. So you're back actually on the deck. The deck, the first most forward point of this deck here is padded, really thick padded. Cup holder up here. Let's take a look at the inside of the rod locker. All right guys, so this is the passenger side rod locker. Again, you can see the butt seats in here right now. There's a Lucas detail kit in here. I assume it comes with the boat, but this side right here, make sure that I'm not lying to you. I know you guys can't see this side yet, but yes, so this side right here is the only one that has an organizer in it. I personally, dislike organizers. I normally try to take them out. It looks like this thing will hold 9 rods, and I don't know about you guys, but I carry 30 plus, so those things normally come out for me. It looks like you can take them out, they're screwed in there, but this side does have one, the other side does not. Carpeted, obviously fairly deep. You can see that this butt seat is sitting in there, so it's fairly deep in there. The gas shocks on the doors are really nice. They have a lot of holding force up there, and you're going to be okay in big water if you're fishing around. Here's the other rod locker. Again, there's the windshield right there. Got the Garmin boxes in here. Padded, no organizer in there, which I really like. In the main storage here, got the pole for the back seat. Cool organizer here. SeaDeck style flooring in the bottom of this. You have a drain there as well. Got some padding there on the deck, but one of the really cool features about this boat that I really dig is that inside here, obviously, you have some storage. You have a dry system for this boat, so you can flip a switch and there's some fans that'll run to dry the inside of the boat. But this is really cool, and I don't know if this is, you guys can correct me in the comments if I am wrong, but this is a really cool feature that bass cats have right now, and that's the spot here for the integrated dip net. So that's here, you have a spot to store them. You're not gonna be able to see it, but it goes way back in this way for the handle. Seems like they've thought of a lot of stuff for this boat. Things that makes your day easier and better as a fisherman, like having a spot to store your dip net. Last feature here on the inside of the boat, day box here. Again, you get that EVA foam stuff on the bottom of that thing too, which I really like. Anytime you can keep carpet out of a spot like that, it's not going to hold moisture. Got a secondary cooler here. Nice spot there for your bass cat, labeled bump board. And you can see underneath there. Got the Caracal logo here on the bottom. Get my battery pack out of the way. Huge drain here in the center. If you've ever been in Lake Erie or St. Clair and have had big water problems, not gonna have a problem getting there to get to the bilge pumps. So let's take a look back here at these back spots, and then I'll give you some video of the outside of the boat here. All right guys, here's the back end of the boat here. Got some boat buckles there on the back. Got some reverse lights on the trailer, which is really cool. One of the things I was talking about here a second ago is that I love that Bass Cat puts C-channel on their frames instead of a tubular chassis construction there, or trailer construction. Lets water run out. Also lets you get to the wiring for the lights and things a little easier. Got a light here. It's going to illuminate this step. Got a port there, which I assume goes with the actual fan that's running here. Nav port here. One of the fills there. Got a really nice grommet here to run your transducers out the back. Got a hydraulic jack plate there. Bob's Marine. That's the extreme jack. Black matches the boat. Really like that. Here's that unique swing away tongue that I was talking about. Instead of swinging away in front of this ratchet here, or your tie down strap, or your bow strap here, the whole thing swings away, giving you way more area, or way shorter storage. You can see that this thing is almost dead lined up with the bow of this boat. Nice Fulton XLT trailer jack, and you also have a really nice spare tire there that has a matching wheel for the rest of the trailer. Again, C-channel. I really like the C-channel on the frame construction. Get the standard Bass Cat logo there on the hull. Keel guard.